it's just one. Even if it's just one, because one is hard enough. Just get at least one in your area. That will get your foot in the door. On-the-job training, like this young man was saying. See if there's a college work study program that you can get into. Talk to your guidance counselor. See if you can get in summer jobs. Like my 16-year-old, this is his second year doing summer job as a help desk analyst or a help desk person. And this was all summer job related, plus the technology courses. When he graduates, he's not only going to have that experience, but he's also going to have a certification on top of that. Already, he's coming in closer to that 52,000. Okay? If you can get an internship, they have it all over the web. Don't just rely on the school guidance counselor. Do your own research. Get online. Start looking for internships all over the place that you can do after hours, on the weekends, or even if you did volunteer work. That gets you experience. Any little bit of experience helps. You can also find a trainer, somebody who's in technology that will help train you in some of that to kind of get you familiar with it, to see what you like, what you don't like. This is when you can switch and change up. This is when you say, okay, I really don't like this, but I kind of like this, okay? Find a mentor. I do mentorship all the time. People ask me questions from your age all the way to 50. They ask me questions all the time. Also network, talk to people, find out who knows what, who knows who, okay? Who knows what company, just network all the time. And be very passionate. If this is something you really want to do, be passionate about it, you know? It is something that I love to do all the time, so I'm very passionate about technology, very, very. You also have to be honest with yourself, okay? If you can't do technology and this is not for you, just be honest with yourself and say, you know, this is not working, I'm gonna have to find something that works for you. And it's nothing wrong with it, you just finding out what you like and what you don't like. You look at the other question, you did? Okay. All right, and be consistent. I'm an advocate on this one. If you start the process, follow it through the end. Don't do it, say, oh, I'm gonna do it today and I'll do it tomorrow. If you waste time thinking about it, procrastinating about it, time is gonna go by and next thing you know, 2 or 3 years are going by. And a perfect example, I took the CISSP 3 years ago. I missed it by 6 questions. But because I kept kind of procrastinating and all that, I never went back to take it, and it's been 3 years now. Now I'm trying to go back and recoup what I could. Could have had 3 years of having that on my background, but I lost 3 years, okay? So if you're gonna do it, follow it out to the end. All right, education, let's talk about that. High school courses and programs, community college education, self-study. Now, there are books out there that you can get that cost you less than $30. You can study these books and get these certifications right now. You don't need to be 18 to be certified. I repeat that, you don't have to be 18 years old to be certified in these certifications. You can get them now, okay? You just go to Barnes & Noble, you go to Amazon, you figure out, first of all, you figure out what you want to do, which I'm going to keep reiterating that. And then you get the study books and you get the practice tests, okay? And then you start studying those things. It doesn't cost anything but less than $50, and then the only thing you have to do after that is pay for your certification, and that's it. Some people want to pay $4,000 for a boot camp. Do not do that. That's 5 days of wasted time and money, because they're going to try to cram all this information in your head in 5 days, and there's no way in the world that you're going to comprehend all that. So just get the self-study books. You can also start going to community college for non-credit technology classes. You don't need to be 18 to do this. You can go to PG Community College. You can go to any community college right now and take a non-credit community course towards a degree or towards something that is going to go for your future. Even if you would never go for a degree, you will have that under your belt. Okay? Vocational independent training centers, as I said earlier, and mentoring somebody in the field and internships. Okay. Learn as much as technology, whatever you can, like this gentleman said here. No matter where you are, if you're a secretary, you're a waitress or whatever, if you know how to use that machine, you know how to use whatever machine or application that they have, put that on your resume. It doesn't matter to the person who's reading it if they don't know what the application is. They just need to see that you're learning something in technology. They just need to see if you have the fortitude to take the challenge of learning something, you know, in technology. So it doesn't really matter what it is. Develop your soft skills. This is really important in this now learning in school. What are they? Communication skills, leadership skills, teamwork, knowing how to work with people. This is critical. You cannot be an IT professional and not be able to work with people. You have to see people every single day. You have to talk with them, work with them, get them to understand what you're trying to fix, get them to listen to you when they're upset about something not working and they lost 4 hours of work. You have to be able to learn and work as a team and be able to talk to people. You can also be creative. Being creative allows you to be able to fix things. When you're a technology major, they expect for you to fix it as if you created it. That's just the bottom line. When I go in and work on computers, they think that I work for Microsoft. I don't work for Microsoft, I didn't create it. But I have to know how to fix it. I have to know how to understand it. And sometimes I have to think creatively, what could have made this break? And then I'll come up with the solution. And that leads to problem solving. That builds up problem solving skills. That's also critical. If you're a programmer, if there's something wrong in the code, you have to know where that code is to fix it. If a computer has crashed and it has a blue screen of death, you need to know exactly what process you need to fix it. And you also have to work on your time management. Can you get projects done on time? Can you do something that they gave you that only takes 2 days? Can you get it done in 1? These are the things that they're going to be looking for. And it doesn't matter if it's technology. This is in any job. Any job that you do, you're going to need these soft skills. And I'm going to keep saying seek a mentor and ask questions, because a lot of times people sit back and they go by their own devices and they don't seek the information. That's why you keep seeing me put up here. Seek a mentor, ask questions, find out what you need to do to make it to the next level, because nobody has gotten to their job on their own. Not even me. I've asked questions all the time. People who have been in the business for more years than I have, and I'm always asking questions because I don't know everything. And I want you guys to always feel comfortable enough to ask questions. So, keep your grades up. This is very important. Your grades follow you forever. Forever, okay? Everywhere you go, you never know. If you're planning on being in technology and you want to apply for the federal government, they will do a background investigation on you. They will go back to when you were born. They will go back to every single grade that you've ever made, every single absence, every single tardiness, every single anything. If you even cross the street wrong and they know about it. Because they are judging your character. They're judging how you are as a person. Talk to your teacher and guidance counselor. They're there. Their job is to make sure that they guide you to whatever it is you need to do. If they're not giving you what you need to make sure that they are. Get your parents involved. See how they can help you succeed. You know, see if your parents can get you in some of those classes or courses I talked about. You know, if the guidance counselor has programs and they're kind of dragging their feet on it, get your parents involved. Put the gun, you know, put the metal to the pedal. Don't sit on it, because school is only so many months long. And that's time that you need to get those things, okay? All right. You got to start at the beginning. What do you want to do in IT? That's a huge question. You got to start at the beginning. Again, be honest with yourself. First of all, you need to research the type of careers that's out there and figure out what in technology that you specifically like to do overall. You know, what do you like? What is it about technology? Is it the computers? Is it the applications? Is it the mobile apps? Is it the security? Is it just managing stuff? Is it the assets? You need to figure that out. Once you do that, you need to go to Indeed.com. I go there all the time. Look up these jobs. Look at the job description. You need to know exactly what is the demand for that job. What's the demand? What are they looking for? You are not going to know the salaries, because they're not going to always put salaries up there. But the expectation is they want you to do these tasks. Can you and are you willing to do these tasks? Okay? Is it something you can do not just for a short period of time, but for a long period of time? Because a lot of times, You're gonna be working this job, you're gonna be trying to get this degree, and you're gonna be getting these certifications. That means 2 to 5 years that you're gonna be doing this job, right? And then you gotta develop a role plan. Once you have those 4 things, that's when you put your resume. So right now you will have your school activities, you will have any kind of summer jobs on there, you will have your extracurricular activities on there, and then you'll start talking about your career goals on your resume, okay? Then I want you to just do it. Just do it even if you don't think you're gonna get the job. Just start applying. Once you do your resume and everything, get looked at, start looking for entry-level jobs and start applying for them. Start applying for internships. Anywhere that you can get your foot in the door. Okay? Apply for some scholarships too. Most of the time these scholarships only require an essay. And you have money that will pay for your first year of college. That's free money you don't have to pay back. Okay? Once you get on that job, educate, educate, educate. Ask questions. Find out. Get up underneath the skin of the person who's in technology and find out what you need to find out. I had to drill this in my son's head and he's glad I did. You gotta learn as much as you can while you can. Especially if you have somebody, because sometimes in technology you have some people who just don't want to show you anything. They just want you to just do the work while they sit on their butt. But if you can find someone who can actually teach you these things, that's more stuff on your resume, that's more money you can make quickly, that's a promotion you can get faster, okay? Not just, just sitting there just doing this thing. And then you gotta set up your professional brain. So the question is, how well will you interview? You had to interview right now. How well you think you do? You look a little shocked. If somebody had to interview. So this is a scenario, and so this is the part where you guys get to do something, and I get to shut up for 5 minutes, right? You guys are going to pair into teams of like 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, we got enough. We're even now. So you can even be with the person you with, and one person will be the manager, the other person will be the interview, and I want you to interview each other for 5 minutes. Just ask questions. Why do you want this job? So right now, you're applying as a help desk analyst. You answer calls from end users. It means you're going to be answering calls from my customers. These are my customers that pay, okay? They pay for your salaries. And I need you to troubleshoot their computer remotely, okay? And you've been chosen to interview. Why should I hire you? Okay. So y'all want to interview each other? Y'all want to do it? Yeah, you can talk to each other for just a few minutes. So you two can pair together. Y'all two can pair together. No manager. Yeah, y'all two can pair together too.
The manager's really the hard part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Question.
I could be a manager.
No, I think we're good.
You think you're good?
Right.
I'm not like
Really? Non-participation? You can at least be a manager back